Tesla traders are betting their shares could jump 13% by Christmas. Bets are on for the Fed to cut interest rates next week. And MicroStrategy looks set to boost the price of Bitcoin. My name's Jessica Amir, a market strategist with Mumu. Thanks for joining us for the daily. Well, US stocks saw two brand new record all-time highs on Friday thanks to a US jobs report that came out giving investors confidence the Fed can cut interest rates next week at their December 17-18 meeting. So traders are betting there's an 85% chance that the Fed will cut interest rates by 0.21%. That's not how much the Fed normally cuts by. Remember, they usually cut by 0.25%. But basically, the Fed gained further evidence, and we also saw room that the consumer is strong. A US consumer sentiment indicator came out showing that confidence rose to its highest level since April. We also saw Black Friday sales push up online retail spending, up 8% week in, week out. So all in all, the optimism has driven stocks, the S&P 500, to its 57th record all-time high for the year. The index is now up 50 or rather 30% in 2024, marking its best gain since 2019. Standout stocks, no surprises. Tesla was another standout. Its shares rose 5.3% to $389.22. We've been speaking about Tesla a lot, saying it could be the pin-up stock that seems to benefit the most from incoming President Donald Trump's relationship with Elon Musk. And of course, with Elon Musk heading up Doge, all about driving economic growth and cutting wasteful spending. But back to Tesla, what's really telling is the options market is suggesting that Tesla shares could rise to $400 by December 20. But wait for it, there's also a small amount of bets out there via options suggesting that Tesla shares could rise to $440. That implies a 13% jump from Friday's close. So that'll be a nice early Christmas present if that comes to fruition. Another stock to watch is MicroStrategy. Why? Well, the CEO and founder of MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, tweeted about 8 hours ago saying that his fund, which is the biggest listed holding company of Bitcoin, could be buying more Bitcoin. Of course, as we said in our weekly video on Friday, MicroStrategy already owns 400,000 Bitcoin. But if MicroStrategy, the fund, does buy more, you can probably assume that Bitcoin's price will further move above $100,000. So, of course, keep an eye on MicroStrategy. Their stock is already up 530% this year, just rounding there. But also keep an eye on the world's biggest holder of Bitcoin as well, and that is BlackRock's ETF that goes by the ticker code of IBIT. Now, what else to watch, you might ask? Well, the Aussie share market, we spoke about the US market being on track for its best gain in years, but the Aussie share market is also on track for its best gain since 2021. It's now up 11% this year. Pressure is expected to, pick up on the Aussie share market today. That's because we've got the US dollar higher, and that's pressuring down some metal prices. But investors are also notably expected to be selling out of oil stocks, perhaps. That's because oil prices are now down for the third day. They fell 1.6% overnight. And that's because OPEC Plus, that body, is now forecasting that there will be an oversupply of oil into next year. And I guess perhaps that's one of the reasons why we're continuing to see pressure on Australia's biggest oil and gas company, Woodside Petroleum. Their shares are now down 22% this year, but I don't think that some investors will be selling out of that stock quick and fast because they are paying the fourth highest dividend in Australia of about 8%. My name is Jessica Amir, market strategist with Mumu. Thanks for tuning into the Daily.